So this week we were actually able to get a lot done. One of the biggest things that we did was we extended the map out so that it's a larger size. So you can see now, instead of just the small path that was going before, Deepak went ahead and made this bigger size map. So I went through for all of the minions and fixed their pathing, made sure that their animations were working correctly on every section of the path, and also introduced the flying path, which will be different from how they're walking here. You'll see here in a second. Another thing I added was once they get to the end here, the screen shake, the health at the top that starts dropping down, and that makes it so that there's actually a game over scenario, which I put in as well. So you should see once this guy finishes, fades out, tells you game over, and then you can return back to the start. That was the majority of what we worked on, was just expanding the game out to the final size, to make sure that once we're done with this first stage, it'll be a lot more kind of just placing the new assets into the new scenes for the next few stages. You can see here we have the game over scene that I made. Trying to decide if I want to add some stats to this, say what wave they died on, what stage it was, stuff like that, just kind of to get the user some feedback of how far they got and if they want to go further. Another thing that we're probably going to add in is I didn't realize that would do that. Another thing we'll probably add in is the HUD. Instead of being, a health number readout here, it'll be an actual bar. The other thing I added in, I forgot, is this wave delay. So between each wave, there's actually a time that it'll wait to allow the user to build some more towers. And that way, they're not instantly bombarded with all of the enemies coming in at once. And so I'll show you here, once these guys all make it to the end, you'll be able to see that it prompts the user that the wave is over, and then they have the option of either skipping the delay, or they can just let it count down. So right now it's set to 15 seconds. We will probably extend that out once we start doing some more balancing and see what feels right, how much time the user actually needs. So for this next week, the plan is get all of the minions created, get the wave order completely set for this first stage. Right now we just kind of have the minions that we created coming in at random times, and they're all spawning the same distance apart. So what'll change with that is some minions are faster than others, and then we also want to group some of them closer together. So we want to make sure that that's actually available. And I think everything's starting to come together really well, so I'm excited to keep working on this.